Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about the early season brilliance of the Golden State Warriors. If you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. The Golden State Warriors currently hold the best record in the NBA at 9-1, playing absolutely beautiful basketball that reminds me of the days pre-Kevin Durant, when you're thinking of Harrison Barnes, Andrew Bogut, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and then in the bench pieces, of course, you had Sean Livingston, you had the likes of Leandro Barbosa. It was just a very fun team that, of course, was led by Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, but ultimately they had a presence of underdog players or players that weren't at such a star level when they had the three of Steph, Klay, and Durant that were just good team players, good hardworking defenders, good ball movers that really fit into their system. And that's what they have this year now in Golden State. Between Steph, between guys that have been around the team for a while now and have returned, such as Andre Iguodala, such as Kevon Looney. But then you also have a lot of vets that they've brought in who fit into the system perfectly. And they also have people that they have developed over the last couple of years that have really fit the system, that they have now taken onto this team over players that are arguably better, but just don't fit the system as well. You can refer to Toscano Anderson, who fits the system really well. Damian Lee, who has played really well this year. Gary Payton, the second, who of course has had some very good defensive moments for this group, very good shooting after being someone who has floated around the NBA and basketball world for much of his career. Someone like Jordan Poole has played very well this year, and as much as he's been a bit hot and cold, he's had much more hot moments than cold and has been a very valuable part of this team. Someone like Nemanja Bjelica, Otto Porter Jr., good veteran adds that fit the system well. Bjelica has been absolutely brilliant in the system as a floor spacer and a creator off of the bench for them. It's very reminiscent of old day Golden State teams at the start with Curry and Klay that are just very good, hardworking teams, one of the top defensive teams in the league, while being such a selfless, free-flowing offense with a lot of ball and player movement that is just very, very pretty to watch. Biggest reason for the Golden State Warriors' continued brilliance this season is, of course, the MVP level of play from Steph Curry. He just recently dropped a 50 bomb on the Atlanta Hawks. He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant. There's no doubt about it. Stephen Curry is just a force to be reckoned with when he is going, and he has been going this season, no doubt about it. He hasn't been dropping insane point production numbers like he has last year, but he hasn't had to. He's still averaging 25 a night, over 6 a game, but he's had more help this year from some of the secondary guys from the bench than he did last year. And note, this is still all without Klay Thompson. This is still all with Jonathan Kuminga not being integrated into the team, which may or may not happen this season. And this is also without James Wiseman, who, sure, you could definitely argue may not actually be that much of a positive to this group, at least immediately. He still could bring them some upside if all things go well. But what has really made this team great is the rest of the guys around Curry and how well they have fit into the system and how well they have played. Jordan Poole, averaging over 18 a night, has been very good on the offensive end for them. Andrew Wiggins continues to be very consistent, giving them very good wing defense and giving you 15, 16 points a night very quietly, but relatively efficiently, especially for Andrew Wiggins standards. Damian Lee has been absolutely brilliant at giving them scoring off of the bench and giving them spacing. Draymond Green continues to do Draymond Green type things, but while also shooting at much better efficiency this year than he has over the last couple of years. Draymond Green, although in limited attempts, is shooting 37.5% from deep this year while shooting 57% from the field. And that is just not anywhere near the level of efficiency Draymond has put up the last couple of years. It is far superior while still giving you his playmaking, getting over 7 assists a night and continuing to give him good defense. Very good season so far for Draymond Green. One of the other bigs in Nemanja Bjelica has been one of the biggest positive surprises as well. His three-point shooting and ability to space the floor, shooting at 55% from deep, has been absolutely crucial and outrageously good. But his ability to then beat guys off of the dribble when they close out on him aggressively at the three-point line has been surprisingly good. When he gets aggressively closed out on, he can beat someone with a dribble and get to the rim, or more often than not, use his good and underrated passing ability to set up someone else on the perimeter. And something like that from a big man is just so undervalued, and is almost the Draymond Green of the second unit on the offensive end from a spacing and playmaking standpoint. Less the spacing when you refer to Draymond, but similar impact in his role off of the bench as far as the ability to playmake from the perimeter as a big. That's been the key thing for Golden State, is their ability to find and develop these pieces that fit in the Golden State Warriors system. They could have had Avery Bradley. They didn't want him. Instead, they decided, we're going to play Damian Lee in a more significant role. We want guys like Gary Payton to play a more significant role. And while that's looked pretty good so far, these guys have fit into their system, they're productive, they're defending, they're shooting, and they are resulting in a very, very good basketball team here in Golden State, one that is much better than I thought they would be before the return of Klay, and ultimately looked like a team that could have real contention capabilities in this NBA season. This is all to mention that Klay Thompson is not yet back. Jonathan Kuminga has not been integrated into the team. James Wiseman has not played a game yet this season, and they are having this level of success. That is my thoughts on the Golden State Warriors at this point in the season. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And let me know what you think down in the comment section about this Golden State Warriors team for this upcoming season. If you want to watch another one of my videos, then be sure to click the box on screen. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.